Hello, welcome to your SQL Man Limited free SQL Server training videos. About the trainer, to introduce myself, I am Dr.Subramani, in short Manny, and I am the founder of your SQL Man Limited. I am certified from Microsoft and I am a Microsoft certified trainer too. Let's move on to the contents. I'm going to give you a quick topic about do you know, and that actually covers something that what we haven't measured so far, and about the system databases and about the sample databases. Do you know? So a quick tips kind of thing. So one SQL Server instance can have 32,767 databases. Wow, that's a lot. More than 2 billion objects like tables, views, stored procedures, constraints can be accommodated in one instance. Could you imagine that? It's a basic principle. It's a primary and foreign key can only be referenced within the same database. It cannot be referenced to the different database and not even in different instance. SQL Server can store databases from just 2 megabytes to 524,272 terabytes. That's massive. I will be covering some of these features like do you know features in my forthcoming training. Let's move on to the next one. System databases. As you know, any SQL Server instance does have system databases on its own and they are all installed by default. And you should have seen 4 databases which are master, model, MSDB and TempDB. So there is one more system databases, but it's in a hidden mode. That's called resource database. Let's go through what are these databases and what it's used for. Master database. It stores all the server installation, system catalogs like disk space, file allocations, usage, system-wide config settings, endpoints, and login accounts. Model database. It's a template database and contains about 53 objects. Just that's it. So if you want to create any new database with the default settings, you can model that here. MSDB, used by SQL Server agent services, and it contains backups, details, jobs, alerts, log shipping details, policies, database mail information, and etc. So these are all stored in MSDB. TempDB, it is used as a temporary workspace to hold tables that are created by users. No backups required for this. What exactly it means is that if a user creates a table in a TempDB, or even in any other user databases, if they say it as ash, any table that begins with ash, they are actually by default stored in this TempDB, and those tables will be lost if that session has been closed or if the service has been restarted. And whenever your SQL Server has been restarted, this TempDB is automatically created, so we don't need a backup on it. Resource database. This is hidden. Like I said, this is hidden and stores information about executable system objects such as stored procedures and functions. What are they? You should have heard about DMVs and DMF. That's data management views and data management functions. Now to control the whole lot of instances, databases and SQL Server logins, accounts, blah, 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 everything is being now grouped into DMVs and DMFs. So for those who does not have a proper sysadmin access, they are given minimal amount of access, but they can get all these information from these DMVs and DMFs. And these are all configured and stored in this system database resource. Okay, let me move on to the next one. Sample database. For security reasons, these are not installed by default. Those days, before 2005 in SQL Server versions, these sample databases are installed, but now they are not. We're just going to talk about 3 databases. AdventureWorks. So we have many versions of these AdventureWorks. In 2008, we have AdventureWorks 2008, AdventureWorks Data Warehouse DW 2008, and AdventureWorks LT, the OLTP system database 2008 version. And in 2005, we have the same 3 AdventureWorks, DW, and LT. The difference is in 2008, you have more tables, more joins, more data, more transactions, so and so. And this can be downloaded from codeplex.com/SQL Server samples. The next database is PUBs. It is installed by default prior to SQL's 2005 versions, and it's a simple to use database, and this can be downloaded from SQL Server internals.com/companion. Northwind. This is originally used for MS Access but not for a SQL Server, and it's a bit complicated compared to PUBs. That's it. Thank you for watching your SQL Man free videos. For more training and consultancy options, please visit www.yoursqlman.com. Thank you.